I would think to myself, I want to get to know him on a deeper level. In getting to know Saul, three things come to mind. His willingness to keep a stress-free vibe. He always wants to have a good time, all the time. His self-accountability to finish what he starts, and his solid compass of respect, both giving it and receiving it. While at GES, Saul has achieved a 3.0 grade point average, which equates to a B average. This includes his automotive mechanic program classes at Emily Griffith, which he completed in March of this year, and he plans to take his certification test next month when he turns 18. Saul, today you are wearing a blue and white cord representing your automotive mechanic program at Emily Griffith. Wear it proud and with a sense of accomplishment. Congratulations, Saul. You are officially a 2026 Colorado High School Charter GDS graduate.
I'd like to welcome Zanaya Lachey Gus to the stage. Man, how will I ever forget you? You have sat in 5 of my classes since my very first year as an educator. And baby, that ain't easy. Yet, you did it. I've gotten to watch you grow, both as a scholar and as a young lady. You've always checking on everyone around you, even so simple as to make sure that I ate every single day. And I don't. You love deeply, protect the people around you fiercely, and wear exactly how you feel on your sleeves. I mean, honestly, you're going to know exactly where you stand with this young lady. No hesitation. Early on, you'd run away from every frustration. But over time, you learned not to let people control your peace and your future. And honey, that is such a powerful thing to witness. You're a leader, whether you believe it or not. Your creativity, personality, and determination is going to take you beyond far. Come on now, those video games aren't going to design themselves. Congratulations, you are officially a to welcome Jalea Murray. Well. Here goes to a young lady who never leads with a dull spirit. Over the years, I've gotten to witness how deeply grounded you are in both where you came from and the bright future that you have ahead. There is no ifs, ands, or buts if you'd be standing on this very stage today. All the way from the booth. You carried yourself with quite strength and confidence that stands out tremendously. If you want it, you're gonna go get it. You're incredibly loyal, especially to that sister over there. If you know Leia, then you know that she's going to ride hard behind the people in her corner. Zero hesitation. The mama of the group, as you say, the patient one, the level-headed one. So that means when she's upset, something is really, really going on. That intense care is truly shown through the way that you navigate your relationships, every relationship. No matter what's happening, you're always gonna make it to my class to chat with me and fill me up on all the tea. And honestly, those conversations have meant so much to me. The world is yours, and you are so unstoppable. Congratulations,
Hello, please welcome Edwin Marquez Gama. Edwin. I still remember my first day with you. I thought, this student's gonna be a handful. But you proved me wrong in the best way. Over time, you became a leader in my classroom. You didn't just grow, you helped others grow too. You encouraged your peers, you stepped up, and you created a space where people felt supported. When you wrote that one of your biggest dreams is to help your parents and give back to your family, that really stuck with me. It speaks to your heart, your drive, and your sense of responsibility. You work hard, whether it is in class or fixing up your truck. You show up for yourself and for your family every day. That kind of dedication will take you far. I am truly proud of you. Congratulations, you are now officially a 2026 Colorado High School Photographer. Next, please welcome to the stage Ariel Valdivieso Gonzalez. Ariel, I've had the privilege of having you in multiple classes, and it has been so special to watch you grow over the years. You went from a slightly silly boy into a thoughtful, grounded young man. You once wrote that your motto is to don't let the negative things get to you. And that mindset has truly shown in the person you've become. You bring humor into the classroom, but also a quiet strength and positivity that people naturally notice. You care deeply about your family, and it shows in the way you carry yourself and the choices you make. Whether you were playing basketball or simply being part of our class community, you made people feel comfortable, included, and valued. One thing that has always stayed with me was a Maya Angelou quote you included in a speech that you wrote last year. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. I think that perfectly reflects the impact you have on the people around you. I'm so proud of the person you've become. I know your grandparents are so proud too. Congratulations, you are now officially a 2026 Colorado High School Charter graduate. speech for today I will be doing on behalf of Wendy Glick. Please welcome to the stage Naima Duke. Nai, you did it. Graduation isn't just a moment for you, it's a mountain you climbed step by step, even on the days when the path felt steep and uncertain. I'll always remember those moments when you came in determined, asking exactly what you needed to do to raise your grade, specifically to an A. That kind of drive, that's what's going to continue to propel you in life, allowing you to fulfill all of your dreams. You've shown a deep commitment to your family, stepping up when it wasn't easy, balancing responsibility with your own goals, even taking on a job while still pushing forward in school. That takes strength. And through it all, your creativity has been something special to watch, growing, stretching, becoming more confident and more you. Nai, you didn't just make it to graduation. You earned every inch of it. And wherever you go next, that determination and heart are going to carry you far. Congratulations, you are now officially a 2026 Colorado High School Charter graduate.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Sean O'Malley. I'm one of the social studies teachers at GES. Please join me in welcoming Jose Arona Esparza to the stage. All right, so this evening I'm reading on behalf of Wendy Glick. She's our art teacher at GES, and she says that she wasn't feeling well, but I have a feeling it has something to do with him being a Broncos fan. And she's a Chiefs fan, so sorry. No, she genuinely wasn't feeling well. I hope she's okay. If you know Jose, you know he's the kind of person you don't forget. If you don't know him, just introduce yourself. Things I know for sure about Jose: he's dedicated, determined, and has a heart of gold, as well as a deep love for his family and friends and their families. When it comes to showing up, Jose is there. Whether it's cheering on the Broncos, which, like I said, she's a Chiefs fan, so she's, rooting for the other guys, or pushing himself to grow, Jose shows up with intention. From a presentation to a bobblehead, he makes the work a priority, even when he's personally struggling. He's faced real loss, and instead of letting it stop him, he's moved forward with strength and grace. He's taken opportunities even when they were hard, because he knows they'll shape his future. And that future will be whatever he wants it to be, because he has created a beautiful pathways forward. Jose, you make every space better when you're in it. And we're all lucky to know you. Congratulations, Jose. You're officially a 2026 Colorado High School graduate.
All right, Mr. Darius East, come on down. All right, I've only got 30 seconds, so I'll keep it concise. All right, so this year on the MAPS test, which tests for competency in math, reading, and writing, you scored a 286. Now, to give you context, that's the highest score in our school's history. On top of that, this score is 4 points higher than former President Barack Obama's when he took it back in 1982. Now, to honor this achievement, I have a gift for you. Miss Cowgill tells me you've had an eye on one of her special rocks. So, Miss Cowgill, where are you? Today, that special rock is yours, Darius. Congratulations, Darius. You are officially a 2026 Colorado High School Charter GS graduate. All right, Miss Eliza Perez, come on down. As you know, I've only got 30 seconds, but that's more than enough time to say something true. Eliza, you're the kind of student who makes the classroom better just by being in it. Steady, thoughtful, and quietly determined. I've watched you grow over the past few years, and I know it took a whole community. Your teachers, Janessa, your mother, and most importantly, your grandmother, whose fierce love pushed you forward every step of the way. With that being said, we are incredibly proud of you, Eliza. You are officially a 2026 Colorado High School Charter GES graduate. All right, nephew. Dejan, come on down. Dejan, I'm going to speak on behalf of Miss Glick, who wanted to talk about you, so I'm going to keep this as authentic as possible. Dejan, watching your growth these past 2 years have been something special. You've stepped into leadership with confidence, not just leading, but lifting others up along the way. We know your nephew up there is, but you kept him in check, is that right? You've taken risks, pushed yourself outside of your comfort zone, and made most of every opportunity that came your way. What really stands out is the way you've influenced your friends, setting a tone of positivity, effort, and accountability. That kind of impact makes you stand out apart from the rest and is one of the many reasons you have touched many people's hearts. Keep that energy forward because this is a starting point. Your future is incredibly bright. Dejan, congratulations. You are officially a 2026 Colorado High School Charter graduate.
me welcome Angie Reyes Gutierrez. Today we celebrate you, someone whose strength speaks louder than words. No matter what was happening in your world, you continue to show up, even on the hardest days. We saw the real version of you, the tears, the laughs, the struggles, and yes, even the little attitudes when Ms. Wells would come looking for you to return to class. But through it all, you kept pushing forward and believing in the life you know you deserve. Mija, your resilience, courage, and determination brought you to this moment today. As you begin this new chapter in cosmetology and in life, remember that life is like a makeup brush. Sometimes it goes through pressure, blending, and messiness, but in the end, it helps create something beautiful. Keep using your talent, creativity, and heart to inspire confidence and beauty in others the same way you want to find it within yourself. We wish you nothing but happiness, success, and the future as bright as the dreams you never stop chasing. Congratulations, you're officially a 2026 Colorado High School Tradition. Buenas noches. Hoy quiero tomar un momento para hablar de alguien muy especial, Yael Bravo Acosta. Desde el primer día me sorprendió lo inteligente y genuino que eres. No eres solo un gran estudiante con muchas metas claras, sino también una persona admirable y noble, de esas que dejan huella en los que nos rodean. A lo largo de este tiempo, nuestra relación creció de una manera muy especial. Pasamos de simple vernos de clase a clase, consiguiendo trabajos para asegurarnos que mantuvieras as en tus clases, a compartir momentos únicos como vendiendo burritos para que juntaras dinerito extra, jugando la lotería, riéndonos y bromeando sin parar. Esos son los momentos que realmente construyen una conexión. Y puedo decir que con toda seguridad que la relación que formamos como alumnos nuestra es impecable. Ya quiero que sepas que te admiro muchísimo y que tengo un gran cariño. Estoy orgullosa de la persona que te estás convirtiendo y no tengo duda que vas a lograr todo lo que te propongas. Sigue siendo esa persona auténtica, trabajadora y con este gran corazón. El mundo necesita más personas como tú. Felicidades y nunca dejes de creer en ti. Eres oficialmente un graduado de Colorado High School Charter GES 2026. Al igual, hoy también quiero hablar de alguien que realmente representa lo que significa crecer y no rendirse, Ángel Sánchez. Ángel, cuando llegaste a Colorado High School Charter en el 2022, no fue fácil. Este mismo año también fue cuando yo comencé aquí. Por eso me toca ver de cerca todo lo que has logrado desde el primer día hasta hoy. Y la verdad es muy impresionante, porque en lugar de rendirte, decidiste mejorar, adaptar y demostrar de lo capaz que eres. Ángel, eres inteligente, tienes un gran corazón, pero más que nada, eres alguien que no se rinde. Hiciste amistades reales, encontraste tu camino y hoy estás enfocado en lo que te gusta. Well done. Y hoy quiero que todos escuchen. Él pudo haberse conformado con poco, pudo graduarse antes, pero él no lo quiso hacer de esa manera. Decidió ir por más, seguir adelante y luchar por sus metas. Eso es lo que hace diferente. Ángel, gracias por ser auténtico, por inspirar a otros y por demostrar que con esfuerzo se puede. Estoy segura de lo que viene para ti es aún más grande. Esto apenas comienza. Felicidades, eres oficialmente graduado de Colorado High School GES.
Leon. Working with David this year has had its ups and downs, but mostly ups. Many meetings talking about his credits and getting to school on time, but he made it. One thing I will always remember is his incredible talent in music, especially when he sang Las Mañanitas to me on my birthday. His lunchtime music sessions have become something our whole school has enjoyed and looked forward to. During his demonstration of learning, I could clearly see the pride in his family that has it in him and the strong support system surrounding him. I truly believe this is only the beginning for David. I look forward to hearing his band playing on a major label someday. Congratulations, David. You're officially a 2026. Eduardo Guillen. When I first met Eduardo, he was incredibly quiet. He wore his beige hoodie mostly every day and barely said a word. But over time, I have watched Eduardo grow. He started sounding a little taller, speaking up a little more, and finding his confidence. Now, I see him coming in from his welding class, focused and determined. In just 1 year, Eduardo completed all his classes, applied to Emily Griffith, and started the welding program. And that is a huge accomplishment. I'm already gonna miss seeing his calm energy in the hallways, and I'll definitely miss Ms. Lomeli's amazing tamales. She's got the best tamales, his mom. Eduardo, I am so proud of you and everything you have accomplished. Congratulations, you're officially a 2026.
I'd like to introduce Perez Delgado. This is Mateo, his son. Abraham is a respected and valued member of the GES community. He is constantly demonstrating a respectful, responsible, and positive attitude towards teachers, staff, and his peers. He has shown strong character, dedication, perseverance, and personal growth throughout his educational journey. He has worked for his family business Afro Labor since the age of 14. He's only 17. He's developed a strong work ethic while balancing employment. He works for his family's business, Labor. He is a student at Emily Griffith in the HVAC program, and he has family responsibilities, and also works on the weekend. He lives in a multi-generational household with his mother, Raquel, stepfather, 2 older brothers, his son, Mateo, Mateo's mother, Citlali, and she's also graduating this year. He contributes financially to the household by helping paying the mortgage, car insurance, and assists with household chores and responsibilities on his family's 38-acre property. His final goal is to become a licensed HVAC technician, and he plans to combine his HVAC training with the family business to expand future opportunities. His family's business does site development, demolition, concrete work, backfilling, and asbestos removal. He plans to, he's currently enrolled at Emily Griffith and is working towards his EPA 608 certification. He's building skills and professional credentials for a successful career, which I know that is going to happen. He represents determination, maturity, responsibility, and commitment to family and future goals. Graduation marks the beginning of new opportunities and continued growth. I encourage him to believe in himself, pursue his dreams, and make a positive impact on others. Congratulations, Abraham. You are now officially a 2026 graduate. That is her sister. I'd like to introduce you to Jalecia Love Griffin. And I want to share some memorable first impressions that I thought about her when I first saw her. All I saw was this big room. She was always smiling, just laughing and smiling. And it's like she didn't have a care in the world. But that's the total opposite. I wondered if her name was Love, but I actually questioned her. And then I found out who her sister was, who is Madame Rebecca. They all have unusual names. And I recognize her, that she has a vibrant personality and she lights up the room whenever she walks in. Faced with the early challenge when she first came to GED, she injured herself and had to undergo a minor procedure. And she came to the GED class with her arm in a sling, and she overcame so many limitations and daily challenges. She's demonstrated determination and resilience by refusing to let her injury hold her back. I was gone for a short while, and by the time I got back, she had finished all 4 of her tests and passed her GED. She's achieved an impressive milestone by completing all 4 GED tests in a short period of time. She has proved perseverance, strength, and commitment to achieving her goals. She balances many responsibilities while helping her mother care for her 2 exceptional brothers, Duke and Majesty, took ahead in your dreams. And she maintains employment, helping with her brother in home health care, while managing family obligations and education goals. She first had to earn her GED, and then she went and got her CNA, and now she is working in the health care field. Love, as she likes to be called, exemplifies hard work, dedication, and a strong commitment to creating a better future. She demonstrates that graduation is more than a diploma. It is evidence of growth, perseverance, and achievement. I encourage her to remember how far she has already come and to take pride in her accomplishments. Congratulations, Love. You are officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado High School Charter. I first noticed him in senior support and began asking him questions. My daughter tells me all the time, he asks too many questions. Well, how am I going to get to know someone if I don't ask questions? Well, that's personal. I want to know him. He disappeared for a little bit, but reappeared in GED class and continued learning. I continued learning about his interests and future goals through conversations of my question asking, and I discovered his passion and talent for graphic arts. He did show me an impressive computer project that he had generated, and that showcased his creativity and his skill. Although quiet, Israel is always thinking and processing ideas. He is highly intelligent, Larry, and sees the world from a unique perspective. He has meaningful thoughts and insights to share when asked the right questions. I encourage Israel to believe in himself and take pride in who he is, and remind him to pursue his dreams with confidence, determination, and perseverance. I emphasize that there are many exciting opportunities await him in the future, and I wish him success, happiness, and fulfillment of whatever path he chooses. The world is your canvas. Created something amazing. Congratulations, Israel. You are officially 2026 graduate of Higher
I'd like to call up Andrea Acosta. I was fortunate enough to have Andrea as one of my first ever students. Many times this year, myself and my students were often exhausted during our final period of the day. However, Andrea was always there, willing to answer questions, share ideas, and help motivate us all to push through those. Anybody that knows Andrea knows she's incredibly kind, respectful, and has a tremendous amount of care and compassion for others, whether that is with her teachers, her classmates, or her 5 cats, as you can see on her graduation packet. I have no doubt that these virtues, along with her clear skills in the sciences, will carry her far and bring her much success as a veterinarian or in whatever path she chooses. Congratulations, Andrea. You are now officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado. I'd like to call up Jose Jacobo Gutierrez. Jose, Chaval. Jose has been a source of light and positivity since the moment he joined GES. Despite being taught in a second language, Jose has persisted and found success in all his classes, even graduating a year earlier than we all expected. I was lucky enough to get to know Jose through classes, our running enrichment program, where he ran the Colorado Rockies 5K marathon, as well as our daily soccer games during lunch. His great attitude and positive energy was contagious, and nothing would brighten my day like hearing a "Chabot" from across the hallway. His skill in the sciences, along with his lighthearted, comedic nature, will make him a fantastic mechanic, and I'm confident he will succeed in any path he pursues. Buena suerte, Chaval. Siempre voy a extrañar nuestros partidos de fútbol y los juegos de hacky sack durante el almuerzo. Congratulations, you are now officially 2026 graduate.
Love to call up Angel.
Angel, one thing everyone knows about you is your kindness. Whether you had your guitar in your hand or you were simply being there for someone else, you always bring a calm, respectful energy to those around you. One of my favorite moments of this year was having Angel and 2 of his friends in my room with their guitars and just seeing them sing. I encourage you all to do this sometime. It is a beautiful, beautiful moment. I've witnessed you being a great friend to so many people, and that says a lot about your character. Getting to graduation takes hard work, consistency, and resilience, and I'm sure that you will continue to work hard for the future that you've set up for yourself. This moment is well earned, and I'm excited to see where life takes you next. Angel, congratulations. You are now officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado High School. I'd love to call up Astropher up. I've had the honor of knowing Astropher since 8th grade. My very first year of teaching, he was my advisor. Astropher, the growth that you've shown has been incredible to watch. Back then, you were often absent, sometimes not engaged, and now to see the confident, creative, and genuinely humble and someone who knows himself, it is so cool to be around a person who is so sure of himself. Knowing yourself is powerful, and it's already getting you places. You should be proud of the person that you've become and everything that you've overcome to reach this moment. Astropher, congratulations. You are now officially a 2026 graduate.
Sorry, I'm short. I'd like to welcome Claire Neeson to the stage. Claire, your positive energy and good vibes gave you a big reputation at GES. But I know it took a lot of energy and hard work to get to this point. Getting up early for first period science class, navigating teen friendships, studying for final exams, all of it. This is you trying, but long story short, you survived. It was so high school, but as you walk across the stage, I hope that you take everything you learned at GES and to live for the hope for it all. Hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. Congratulations, Claire. You're officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado High School Charter GES. Next, I'd like to welcome Destiny. Destiny, you have made a lasting impact on GES, not only through your confidence and kindness, but that no-nonsense personality that keeps everything real. You always show up with an authentic attitude and a sense of style that is completely your own. I mean, look at the lashes. And bringing your own creativity and charisma into every room you walk into. I love seeing the way that you bring people together during a class group work because you genuinely care about others and make everyone feel included. Never let anyone tell you that you're too much or dismiss that you're a strong, intelligent, independent woman. Your femininity and your confidence is your superpower, and I can't wait to see where life takes you. Congratulations, Destiny. You are officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado High School Charter GES.
Good evening. Jada.
Jada, you are truly a shining star. Anyone who knows you can see your light, your determination, and greatness inside of you. This graduation is not the end of your story. It's only the beginning.
Let's go!
As you take the next steps back home to Texas, one question comes to mind. Is Texas big enough to hold your dreams, your talent, and your ambition? Let's find out. Congratulations. You're
That's
officially-
my girl!
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to invite Rogelio. So, I remember Rogelio back in the fall, and the main focus was getting him to graduate. I remember spending days working on assignments until 4:30, and we made sure to get him on the stage too. Look at that. That's the precious thing about life. It takes teamwork and support to make it where you want to be, and there's nothing wrong with that. Rogelio was not only motivated, but would advocate to everyone that he was going to graduate no matter what. Like today, Jude says, they walked in, and that's what you did. Look where you are now. It's understandable that if you get stressed with getting to the finish line and staying consistent with assignments and marathon. These obstacles allowed you to adapt and evolve into the person you are today. Remember that we are proud of you and know that you're paving a path for the next generation to move mountains when needed and cross oceans to accomplish our goals. Congratulations, Rogelio. We're appreciative.
I am Enrique's biggest fan. After conferring with many other members of Enrique's fan club, each person has repeated over and over the wonder of his remarkable growth this past year. After a quarter of near silence, I didn't know exactly what to expect from Enrique, but I felt he had a depth I wanted to understand. Each successive quarter, I saw more of his brilliance. But more importantly, I watched him begin to see that brilliance and capableness in himself. Enrique approaches life with profound thoughtfulness, sharp intuition, and a rare self-assurance that can confidently speak up and push others to build empathy. In the past 4 years, Enrique has become a school leader through the Environmental Fellowship, a poet who can share beautifully at an open mic, an artist, and someone we can all look up to. Enrique, we all hope that you can continue to see in yourself what we see in you. Congratulations, you are now officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado.
From the moment I met you, you have kept me on my toes. Though you like to put on a hard shell exterior, it became clear that there is so much more to you than what you show people at first. You are strong-willed, sharp in both tongue and mind, and though you don't let people in easily, once you trust someone, your loyalty, humor, and your heart are impossible to forget. You've carried responsibilities and emotions that many people your age should never have to carry, yet you continue to show up for the people you love. The way you care about your friends, your siblings, your chosen family says everything about your character. Even when life has been unstable, you have remained resilient, and underneath the procrastination and the last-minute mayhem and magic is one of the most intelligent young women I know. Whether you become a chef, an orthopedic surgeon, or something you haven't even discovered yet, I need you to know this. You are capable of far more than you sometimes believe. Your future is big, Daimani. Don't let anyone, including yourself, convince you otherwise. Congratulations, you are now officially a 2026. Teachers and classmates alike know that they can count on you. It is clear that family has shaped much of who you are, the way you speak about your mom, your sister Alexa, and your grandfather Jose. Your entire family shows how deeply you value the people around you, and in your own words, whoever you are around helps create you. And it's obvious that you've been shaped by love, loyalty, and hard work. Whether you become an auto mechanic, a real estate agent, or build your own epoxy flooring business, I have no doubt that your patience, determination, and strong sense of community is going to take you so far. I hope you continue chasing your goals, listening to good music, dreaming big, and maybe even one day racing that Cadillac at Texas 2K. Congratulations, you are now officially a 2026
Next, I would like to introduce Fabiola Amaya. Fabiola, you have worked so hard to get where you are today. I remember the first day I met you and the energy and light you brought into the room. I knew you were here for business and getting things done. Your goal was to succeed and you accomplished that. You are such an amazing person and can achieve anything you try. You are a kind, caring individual and always lift up spirits when you come to school. Do not change a thing about yourself and continue to grow into the amazing young woman you have proven to be so far. As you move into the next chapter in your life, remember, be kind to everyone you meet, be social and inclusive to all, and always try your best. Fabiola, congratulations. You are now officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado High School. Next, I would like to call up Annette Black. Already crying now. Annette, you have worked so hard to be where you are today. You never gave up, and you try your hardest, even when life and barriers got in the way. Annette, I am so proud of the person you have become, and I cannot wait to see what you accomplish in the future. You are a smart and kind young woman, and you will achieve anything you set your mind to. On this day, we praise the amazing person you are and all of your accomplishments. Be proud of yourself and celebrate a job well done. You deserve it. Continue to grow as a student and a human being. Annette, you are an amazing person. On this day, we celebrate you. Annette, congratulations. You are now officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado High School GPA.
I'd like to invite Carla Marie Rodriguez over. I first taught Carla Marie back in 2022, but we were at the same school as far back as 2019. It was a different school, a different time, and a different world. The first thing she said to me when she saw me again here at GES was, "Miss, do you remember me?" And my answer was, "Yes, of course I do," because that's the type of person she is. We remember her for years after meeting her. There's been a lot of days between 2022 and 2026, and a lot of learning and a lot of growing. I think 2022 you would look at 2026 you and maybe be a bit confused as to how we got from there to here without seeing all the days in between. But I also am pretty sure that 2020 you would be super proud of you today. And to borrow some words from middle school that you might remember, and that I think still apply to you today after everything, I think you really do know who you are now. You know that you matter, and you definitely know it matters to you. And last but definitely not least, I 100% believe that you're going to make a difference in the world in your own unique way. Congratulations, Carla Marie. You are now officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado High School Charter GES.
I'd like to welcome Candace.
Candace, there's no way I could fit everything I want to say to you into 30 seconds, but I hope you know how much it has meant to watch you grow over these past few years. Seeing the young woman you are becoming is beautiful. Your softness and your loving heart make such an impact on everyone around you, including me. I'm so honored to have been a part of your journey, and I will always be proud of you. As much as I want to hold you close and keep you tight, spread your wings, baby girl, it's time to soar. Candace Hall, congratulations. You are now officially a 2026 graduate of college.
I love you, Mom.
Next, Nevaeh. Nevaeh, when you first came to GES, there were so many odds against you, and yet you beat every single one of them. You may be quiet, but you are absolutely a force to be reckoned with. Your strength and resilience and determination speak louder than words ever could. I've always admired how you led, quietly. I know that no matter what path you choose in life, you are going to be successful at it. This world is yours. Go be great, honey. Nevaeh Ramirez, congratulations. You are now officially a 2026 graduate of college. Reasia. Reasia, my boo. You are truly one of the sweetest souls I've ever met. I honestly can't remember a single day when you were rude or unhappy. Your kindness and dedication and your work ethic are beyond inspiring. Never lose your loving spirit because it's going to take you far in life. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see what this next chapter holds for you. You are a light in this world, and when those moments of doubt show up, remember that everything you need is already in you. Reasia Oates, congratulations. You are now officially Inicia. I could not be more proud of you. You set a goal, locked in, and made it happen. I hope this moment proves to you that you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. I'm definitely going to miss you coming into my office, giving me compliments and hyping me up. Now who's going to do it? But seriously, your energy, determination, and heart will take you far in life. Thank you for giving me a reason to be proud of what I do. Now it's time for you to go show this world who you are. Inicia Tillman, congratulations. You are now officially a 2026 graduate.
All right, I'm gonna need y'all to straighten up for this one. Yes, I want you guys to help me welcome Damani Berry. So, Damani has always been known for his smile. No matter the day or the circumstance, he carries a lightness that could shift the energy of an entire room. Not only does he have a thing for sweets, he's sweet in spirit, and it should come as no surprise that he's made his way into the hearts of every single one of us. But what makes Damani truly special isn't his genuine nature. It's the choice he made for himself. After seeing the patterns around him and with the unconditional support of his family, where are y'all, family? He made the decision to create a different future for himself, one rooted in purpose. That decision became his drive, his endurance, his resistance, and today it becomes his stage. Damani. Bougie recognizes bougie. And I can't wait to see the places your charisma and taste for an elevated lifestyle will take you. So my advice to you, keep your grills gold and your smile bright. Congratulations, Damani Berry.
Burghardt. Chantel came to Colorado High School Charter GES in January of 2024. She was a student that was reserved in voice but not in her thoughts and interactions. Three things come to mind when I reflect upon Chantel's time at GES. One, her consistent willingness to do the little things when nobody is watching. Her self-resiliency, but huge love and respect for her family and close friends. And certainly not the last but definitely not the least, is how deeply she is kind to everybody that comes in contact with her. While at GES, Chantel achieved a 3.5 GPA, which equates to a B+. This includes her cosmetology classes at Emily Griffith. Chantel also accepted the challenge and earned A's in both of her college English classes that she completed last year. At this moment, Chantel is in the final stage of her cosmetology program at Emily Griffith and will complete her program in July and will soon be earning her also her barber's license in the next few months. Chantel, today you are wearing a purple cord for completing your college classes. You're wearing a silver cord for earning one of our Wilshire Senior Scholarships worth $2,000, and you're wearing the blue and white cord representing your cosmetology program at Emily Griffith. Wear them with pride and a sense of accomplishment. Congratulations, Chantel. You are officially a 2026 graduate of Colorado.
Alasia. Watching you grow from someone who carried frustration to someone who speaks boldly. There is something really special about that kind of growth. It does not erase what you carried into GES, it honors it. This year you stepped into yourself. You didn't just meet expectations, you moved past them with intention and heart. You took on leadership roles with confidence, helped create moments your class will carry with them for long after graduation, and showed up in ways that matter. When I look back on your journey, I don't just see growth. I see someone who is becoming exactly who she is meant to be, piece by piece, with intention, resilience, and heart. Congratulations, Alasia. You are now officially quietly, almost under the radar. I often think about how I might not have truly gotten to know you if I hadn't had a chance to be your teacher. But in that quiet way, you showed so much strength. You take life as it comes without complaint, and there's something deeply admirable about that. At the same time, you carry a quiet certainty. You know what you want, and you move toward it in your own way. It has meant a lot to be a part of your journey, even in this small chapter. I'm proud of you, and I know you will end up exactly where you want to be. Congratulations, Andres. You are now officially in 2026. Our next student is not able to be here today, but this is for him. Alejandro, even though you cannot be here today, your presence is deeply felt in this room. In a very short time, you accomplished what many would call impossible.
You arrived at our school learning a new language, navigating a new world, and carrying challenges far beyond what most people will ever see. And still, you rose to become valedictorian. So today, I will place your stool here, not as a replacement of your presence, because your presence can never be replaced, but as a reminder to everyone in this room of the strength, sacrifice, and perseverance it represents. Alejandro, you are brilliant, resilient, and extraordinary. You are proof that determination can outshine circumstance, and we could not be more proud of you. I will be front row cheering you on when you reach your ultimate goal of graduating medical school, wherever it may be. Congratulations, Alejandro.
How y'all doing tonight? Y'all please help me welcome up Luis Araluce. I've had the honor of working with Luis as his interventionist, summer school teacher, and most recently as his environmental fellowship teacher. When I met Luis, he was a tall shadow with a head covering. For the full first year at GES, Luis did not show his eyes or his face because he either had a beanie on or because his hair was so long that it covered his entire face. However, in our summer school creative writing class, I learned about why Luis covered up. But more importantly, I learned that there are galactic-made thoughts inside of his head, and there is a leader waiting to be born. Through writing, through sharing, through thinking, Luis found a new version of himself from the old shell of who he was. Luis emerged from last summer and into his graduate year as a two-time environmental fellowship graduate and the only student to engage in 9 full months of environmental justice work. Luis is kind, intelligent, and unfairly witty. He has a heart blessed by angels because it has been large enough to hold the world and look at it deeply. It has been large enough to also critique it. Luis, it is the honor of my life to know you. Congratulations, you are now a graduate of California School Trust. Y'all please help me welcome up Raul. For 2 years, I worked with Raul as his interventionist and advisory teacher. When I tell you that there is not a fresher or more respectable young man among us, I mean it. Raul is the type to roll up with a huge squad of friends or his family pack or solo, and he will dap you up, pay his respects, and work hard at the task in front of him. I think about our hallway talks and our back and forths in my office where we strategized on how to get your grades up. To now seeing you handle your new extracurriculars and working and remaining humble. This has been a privilege of mine. Your energy is a gift to this world. You know how to calm, center, and guide those around you. Que Dios te bendiga a ti y a tu familia para siempre. Te deseo paz en todo lo que hagas. Felicidades. Next up, y'all please help welcome up Dayton Davis. Young Dayton is someone who is difficult to pin down. He is an independent thinker who moves at his own speed and direction, and this is what I admire most about him. I've been able to work with Dayton as an interventionist and as a summer school writing teacher last summer. Over this time, I've seen Dayton juggle personal relationships, school responsibilities, and navigate the adult world of job applications and getting to places on time. And he handled each with maturity and clarity. Dayton was usually the first one done, and he would give a big sigh at me when I told him to write further in class, or to revise his thinking, or to challenge himself to be better. Through his eye rolls, though, he always did. Dayton, I hope you look back on your time in high school and you take your accomplishments and skills even further. I hope you become the best version of yourself at your own pace, of course. Congratulations, David. You're now a graduate of Colorado High School.
All right, y'all. Please join me in welcoming Carlos Escobar. Thanks so much. It feels like I've known Carlos and his friends and family the entire time I've been at GES. I can't remember a time when Angel, Raul, or Saul were not in the building. They've made my time at GES better than I could have hoped. To meet, teach, and get to know this amazing group has been an unbelievable privilege. Carlos made my classes so fun to teach. The conversations we had were interesting and sometimes controversial, but he made my classes always move forward. Carlos has an amazing personality that I think people connect with him and he makes them feel comfortable. He messes around a lot, but he's really funny. And he also knows how to turn on the maturity and the charm. He has the traits of a great leader, and I think that people respect and look up to him. Maybe not me. I can also tell Carlos has the desire to be productive. He knows that as an adult, he'll have to make hard decisions and sometimes do things that are difficult and for other people to accept. Carlos, keep pushing, don't get lazy. Your people need someone like you to lean on sometimes, and I think you're the right man for the job. Congratulations. You're now officially graduated. Please welcome Aiden Holder to the stage. I've been Aiden's teacher for only about a year, and honestly, I don't know if I can say anything about him that every one of these teachers hasn't already said. Aiden's intelligence is remarkable. He thinks in ways that are more advanced than many adults that I've met. He thinks quickly and clearly, and even when the topic is complicated and messy. He makes room for other people's perspectives, and he stays involved. His involvement in my class, even when he wasn't in my class, it meant more to him than I can possibly say on this stage. Aiden, my hope for you is a simple one. I hope your life, the people around you, and your own mind can give you enough peace to fully unleash yourself on the world. I know the past few years have brought challenges that may have kept you from really spreading your wings. I hope the noise quiets enough for you to find something that you love and are great at. The potential is there. The drive is there. That part comes naturally. I hope you give yourself the opportunity to settle in and do something amazing. Congratulations, Aiden. You're officially a 2026 Colorado High School graduate. And last, but certainly not least, Angelo Franklin. I've been teaching for something like 14 years, and I've never met another student like Angelo. It's actually interesting that I'm speaking about Angelo and Aiden back to back. I think these young men have a lot in common. Like Aiden, Angelo's mind works in ways that sometimes don't conform to the traditional education system. There's a unique combination of creativity and sharp intelligence that can be rare in many people his age, and even adults, and I think is so desperately needed in our world. He's not afraid to think way outside the box and push back against the way things are usually done. He's funny and insightful and has a unique ability to be genuine and compassionate when he needs to be. Angelo, And I know you want to make your mother proud. And I know you want her to have peace. I hope you find a way to balance your dreams with the needs of your family and not settle. Like all the students behind us, the ceiling for you is very high. If you want more, take it. Keep your people in mind, but take it. The world will be better for it. Congratulations, Angela. You're officially a 2026 Colorado High School College graduate.
What a class! Class of 2026. Each of you have profoundly powerful, meaningful, and inspirational stories. Stories that will not end here. Congratulations, graduates. You've accomplished great things and have much to be proud of. And so, it's time to make this official. I invite Mr. Clark Callahan, our Executive Director, to please come forward for the official presentation of the class of 2026.
Class of 2026, please rise. On behalf of the Denver Public School Board of Education, I accept these Colorado High School Charter GES Class of 2026 graduates, representing the 9th graduating class of Colorado High School Charter. May they continue their pursuit of personal achievements and strengthen their commitments to our society.
Graduates, please move your tassels to the left. Congratulations, you are officially graduates of Colorado High School Charter, class of 2026.
Yeah, a bunch of people. 2 different groups of people took flowers. I even heard them talking about it.